Gathering here, there are 7 reasons why many CKD patients find it impossible to reverse kidney disease. Today, I will share with you what they are and, most importantly, how to fix them. Yes, it is actually possible to fix many of the reasons why it is considered impossible to improve kidney health.
I think you're gonna like it.
I've actually met people able to reverse kidney disease and to keep their new improved levels for the years to come. But on the other hand, many patients are told they cannot improve by their doctors, and even worse, that trying to improve is futile. This is why I'm here today, to prove a point. My point is that if you have kidney disease, you can reverse it. But to do so, you have to make sure that none of these 7 points describes you. So what are the 7 reasons why some CKD patients find it impossible to improve their kidney health? Number 7, their diet is too complicated. Okay, this is a problem I see always more often. Patients, especially those with diabetes or allergies or other restrictions other than CKD, really don't know what to eat. You cannot have fruit because it has potassium, no dairy for the phosphorus, no meat, obviously, and maybe you also have to avoid processed grains and packaged foods for the sodium. So there is nothing left to eat safely, and the patient is left wondering how not to starve. How to fix this? Well, keep following me here on Double O Kidney. The diet for those with kidney problems and diabetes is the main focus of this channel, and I'm doing my best to always find new things and new recipes that are 100% safe for those with kidney disease and diabetes. But there are other reasons that are preventing patients from improving. Number 6, some patients can improve their kidney health because they don't get enough vitamins. This is a serious problem, more than people realize. In a recent study, 100% of kidney disease patients that ended up in the hospital for various reasons had 1 or more serious vitamin deficiencies. Which is scary if you ask me, especially because no one checked their vitamin levels before they ended up in the hospital. Make sure this doesn't describe you. How to fix this? A multivitamin can help, but it has to be made specifically for the needs of those with kidney problems. And I've talked about this in my video up here if you want to know more. However, multivitamins are made to prevent vitamin deficiencies, not to fix them. So get checked and ask for a test if you believe you have a deficiency. Because even if doctors don't like prescribing tests for vitamin deficiencies, many kidney disease patients still need them. And what can be even worse than ending up in the hospital with a vitamin deficiency? Number 5, some patients cannot improve because they don't trust their doctors. Recent survey found out that 41% of patients in the US lost trust in their doctor in the last few years. That's a frightening number if you ask me, but I was not surprised when I found out about it. I talk with kidney disease patients every day, and it's clear that for many of them it's hard to trust or even to talk to a doctor. And unfortunately, this may already explain why many patients find it impossible to improve their numbers with kidney disease. How to fix this? This is not an easy fix, obviously, but it can be done, and it must be done. And while for some patients, spending more time at their doctor's office and asking more questions may be enough, others will have to find new doctors. But do all you can to solve this if you are in this situation. The reason is that many patients cannot improve their kidney health because, number 4, they don't comply. Compliance refers to the extent to which a patient correctly follows doctor's order. How many pills you take against how many pills you are prescribed. In the medical world, this is a much bigger issue than people realize, and it's taken very seriously. In the medical world, this is a much bigger issue than people realize, and it's taken very seriously. I mean, it's clear that if you get prescribed a medication that effectively slows down CKD, such as Farxiga for example, and you don't take it every day or you forget, your kidneys are not going to improve. What many people don't know is that a patient is considered good when they take even just 80% of their prescribed medicines. That's not a lot, isn't it? You basically could forget a lot of pills and still be considered good. However, studies found out that patients take way less than 80%, about half the time, which is not good at all, and also means that a lot of treatable diseases are going to be untreated. No way someone is going to be able to reverse kidney disease without adhering to the proper treatments. How to fix this? Make yourself a schedule. Set reminders on your phone, prepare yourself a pill box every week, and make sure you emptied the pills for the day every evening. Now, for many patients, lack of compliance doesn't happen because they forget. It happens because Number 3, their doctor doesn't know enough about kidney health and the renal diet. Okay, I know that this will not help those that already have problems trusting their doctors, but we cannot overlook this issue. I talk many times about the low protein diet for kidney disease here on my channel Double O Kidney and also on my page on Facebook. Frankly, the number of people in the comments that knows nothing about it surprises me. They just don't know that avoiding protein protects the kidneys and slows down CKD, and that you are supposed to follow a diet low on protein if you have CKD. And obviously, it's not the patient's fault. Their doctors should have informed them about this diet and other ways to slow down CKD at the first signs of decreased kidney function. But how often does that happen? Not very often, if you ask me. Many doctors still believe in the old mantra, wait till stage 5 and then start dialysis because there is nothing to do. So how can you trust your doctor if they clearly don't know what they are talking about? And this is not an easy fix either, as it will require you to go doctor shopping, and we all know how expensive that could be. Not to mention that a doctor that doesn't know enough also puts you at risk for Number 2, taking dangerous prescriptions. Many people don't know this, unfortunately, but many prescription medicines put the kidneys in danger. NSAIDs are some of the worst, but they get regularly prescribed even in those with reduced kidney function. Proton pump inhibitors are dangerous too for the kidneys and should be always prescribed with caution. Same for antibiotics actually. Even worse. It's recent news that ARBs and ACE inhibitors, the most commonly prescribed medications for high blood pressure, cause kidney damage on the long term. Yes, as incredible as it may seem, the most used medicine to protect the kidneys are now found to be unsafe for the kidneys. This is a new study which is frankly scary, especially because doctors still have to prescribe ACE inhibitors and ARBs, as there is no viable alternative today. Guys, by the way, never stop taking any medicine your doctor gave to you without their explicit approval, especially medicines for blood pressure. What's even worse is the danger of mixing certain medications. There are interactions that are very dangerous for the kidneys. And your doctor should know this very well. It's basically their job. But obviously mistakes happen and the patient is the one that's going to risk their kidneys. How to avoid this? Number 1, never stop getting informed. There are many dangers for someone with kidney disease, and being informed is the only way to avoid them. And I know that not everyone likes to think about the problem more than they need to, but not getting informed puts you at risk for all the 6 other points of today's video. So keep following me here on Double O Kidney so I can share with you all you need to know about the diet, the natural treatments, and also the hidden dangers a kidney patient has to face. And by the way, I recently made a video about the most essential nutrients in a diet that fights kidney disease. It's up here if you have missed it. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless.